My mouth is kind of burning right now because I had some spicy ramen noodles with chili oil, but we're going to do this anyway. Let's get into it.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Greetings, Comrades. This is Caleb back with another unboxing video. I brought out one of my Bowie knives here. Little Reaper tack Bowie. I forgot what it was actually called. Yeah, getting some wear and tear in here, but solid blade for what it's worth. But anyway, I got a few packages, which I might as well get this one out of the way right now. After nearly a month and a half of waiting, the Mobapad M6 HDs that I originally ordered directly from Mobapad are finally here. Completing the cellophane box and whatnot, or the wrapping, whatever. I don't know why I said cellophane box. Yeah. See, the spice is already getting into my brain. Now, I'm not going to unbox this because, well, I already did an unboxing of these, so I'm pretty sure the content's going to be the same. What I am going to unbox, though, is the carrying case. Yes, I ordered the $95 pack, which includes the M6 HDs, as well as a carrying case, which you can store your Switch with the Joy-Cons on, which I'm pretty sure will fit snugly. I've been using my Nixie carrying case with my current M6 HDs, and they fit perfectly with room to spare. And you know, a lot of these cases, they're more or less the same. They just like model the bottom differently, so it'll fit their respective like Joy-Cons or controllers or whatever. But here is the Mobapad case itself. Got the Mobapad wording here. You know, basically your no-frills case. And fairly flat, so you can't put too much in here. But, you know, what you do is pretty substantial. Again, you got this little strap here, so you can actually pull the Switch out a little easier in case it gets stuck. But it's molded perfectly for the M6 HDs, including the top here with the round part for the thumbsticks, as well as the D-pad. I guess if you're using the hybrid D-pad, that's good. But pretty much all your mainstays for your cases, you got this little felt cover here so it protects the screen, and you got the underside here where you can store up to 10 games, which is more than enough for me because the Nixie one has slots for up to 24 games. I'm not bringing that many games with me. I'm bringing at most like 7 or 8. But yeah, really nice to have. Feels pretty good. It's not doesn't feel as solid as the Nixie case I have, but it'll get the job done. And before I open other packages, I'd like to show off this little blast from the past I ordered from eBay a week ago, and I had to get it. You know, it's quite a bit of wear and tear. I might need to put it down a bit later. But I recently got another Xbox 360 controller. This is the special edition controller with the transformable D-pad. You got the 4-direction here, and you can turn it counterclockwise. It turns to the regular 8-direction D-pad, which this actually feels better than the vanilla one. But when I had this, I stuck with the original 4 directions. Now, this isn't the exact one I had before. I did have this design and whatnot. Obviously, that would be weird if I got the exact same controller I sold off like a decade ago. That would be weird. Yeah, there's a bit of wear and tear on here, but you know, the seller explicitly said that it was used, and I went in expecting that. As long as it powers on and works, that's all that matters to me. Yeah, it looks like it got a little wear on the thumbsticks and stuff, so I might have to. Yeah, there's quite a bit of wear and tear. I'm sure it will still work. Thumbsticks don't seem to be getting stuck or anything. Might get some thumbstick caps later on. Might find some on Amazon or whatever. But you know, something to play on the original Xbox 360. Because why not? Now let's get to the other packages. These just came in from Amazon. This is kind of something I got for the Mobapad M6 HDs, in case I want to play it in controller form instead of you know, in Joy-Con form. I have this little thing, the Gemdo Switch Joy-Con charger. Yeah, sorry, my nose is a little stuffy because again, I had those spicy ramen noodles earlier. But it's pretty straightforward. You plug your Joy-Cons in here, and they charge them while you can play them at the same time, so it's really nice to have. You know, has a pretty good reviews, so I figured I'd give it a try. Don't really have any, don't have the M6s with me. Let's see the back here. Switch Joy-Con, yeah, switch on the charger. Type C. So installation, just insert the handle with the chute. Disassemble, press the remove key on the back of the handle to dial out. Okay, it's a Chinese product. Naturally, the English isn't going to be great. In fact, when it comes to Chinese products, the English is never great. What I will get are my vanilla Joy-Cons, the older ones. So here is the charging handle itself. I mainly got this, so again, if you want to use a MOBA M6 as a controller, I can use this. So just use it as an example. Just slide the Joy-Con on here, and one on here, and there you go. Yep, you have to have a much more ergonomic controller compared to the standard Joy-Con controller grip you get from the Switch itself. But it feels, I'm not gonna lie, this charging handle feels surprisingly solid for something that's just $10. And curious how well it'll charge your Joy-Cons or whatever, but you know, again, I may got this like use the Mobapad Joy-Cons in controller form. Speaking of controllers, I got 2 controllers from a company called Gamesir. Now, you might be familiar with that name. They create a lot of controllers for the Xbox consoles, and one of the controllers most well known for is the Gamesir G7, which is a really solid controller. Gamer Heaven highly recommends that controller. And there's also the SE version, which I have right here, naturally in blue, because blue is my favorite color. And naturally, these are third-party controllers. Includes a 1 month of Game Pass, which I'll probably use because, you know, money's a little tight, and I don't want to get a monthly subscription, so I'll get what I can get anywhere. Anyway, it's a wired controller because a lot of these third-party controllers are wired. A lot of them don't use that Xbox wireless protocol, so if they want to use it wirelessly, they have to sell a separate dongle or incorporate Bluetooth, which that's a little spotty on Xbox. Anyway, wire, plug and play, 3.5mm audio jack, microphone mute button, which a lot of these third-party controllers have, especially the Power A controllers. Detachable 3-meter USB-C cable and Hall effect sensing joysticks. Yes, I got the SE version because it has Hall effect joysticks. It's not going to develop stick drift on you. The original G7 does not have Hall effect joysticks, but it has a rubberized grip, as well as micro switches on the face buttons, if I remember correctly. Look at that. Yeah, Hall effect 3D joysticks, responsive membrane buttons. Yeah, it's just membranes instead of the micro switches. Hall effect analog triggers with vibrations, anti-friction glide rings, 2 quick latch back buttons. Yes, it has back buttons, I forgot about that. And textured grips. Alright, designed for Xbox consoles and Windows 10 and 11. Not much to say about that. So, let's go and take this, man, my nose is all runny. I put quite a bit of chili oil in my ramen noodles, so, you know, tis the season for runny noses and whatnot. In fact, give me a minute. Alright, sorry, I had to blow my nose. My nose is getting all crazy. Mental note, don't put so much chili oil into ramen noodles. Anyway, let's go and open this bad boy up. I'm curious how this... Yeah, first time ever using Gamesir controllers. Heard nothing but good things about them. They also make some for like PC and Switch, including another controller we're about to show off here in a minute. Anyway, there's a cable there. I gotta put Gamesir and put it in the cardboard there. I like it when companies do that. It's kind of classy touch. Okay, here is pulled unboxed. Would have been nice if I saw that. There's the controller itself. Here is the braided cable. It's pretty high quality for a budget controller. Yeah, this controller around $45, so it's like $15-20 less than your standard Xbox controller, which makes sense since it's wired instead of wireless. Man, this stuff barely fits in this bag here. Might just tear the bag open. It's got a little QC sticker that fell over. I'm gonna show off what's in this little bag. You got the instructions, you know, don't shove it up your ass, don't put it in the washing machine, you know, don't take it to work. Unless you work at a game store, in which case, props to you. Got a tiny little Xbox Game Pass Ultimate card, which I'm probably going to use. Got a Gamesir sticker, and a little Gamesir pamphlet, just in game. So yeah, don't take it to the movies, or again, don't take it to work. No, don't take it to World War III when that eventually starts over. Join the Gamesir community. Yeah, might as well show that QR code there in case you want to scan that and join that community. I may or may not check it out. Dear customer, thank you for choosing Gamesir. Your trust fuels our commitment to delivering top-notch gaming experiences and innovative products. Together we push the boundaries of gaming technology, and your support brings infinite possibilities to our journey. Thank you again, and enjoy the game. I love how they capitalize enjoy. That's supposed to be like a trademark word or something. But anyway, that piece of cardboard out of the way. And here's the controller itself. Feels pretty good in the hands. It's, in a way, the shape, it's, you know, it almost reminds you of the PXN controller. In fact, let me show it real quick. So here's a PXN P50. And you look at the Gamesir controller, sort of similar design here, laced with the handles and stuff. Though, honestly, the PXN controller is more akin to the Google Stadia controller. You know, when that went out. But anyway, back to the Gamesir controller. Thumbsticks feel really good. Okay, they're not stiff at all. They're Hall effect joysticks, so naturally I expect that. You got a D-pad here. Feels nice. It's not the hybrid D-pad, which I like so much. Nice face buttons, triggers and bumpers. There's that Type-C cable, because again, this is a wire controller. And you have back buttons and lock buttons too, so if you don't want to use them, you just flip those and they won't actuate at all. So that's a really nice feature to have, because some people don't like back buttons and controllers. So it's nice to have a feature where you can actually turn those off so you don't have to use them if you don't want to. That's good. You got those buttons here. There's that mute button for the mic. Got that there, and well, there's a mic button here. I guess it's the mute button. Okay, so that's nice. Yeah, I'm curious how well this is gonna work out. But now let's get to the big kahuna of this unboxing. And yeah, let's clear up the space a little bit, because it's a surprisingly big box. A lot bigger than I thought it'd be. Now, this is a controller I recently came across just a few days ago. I've seen 120 kilobytes cover it. I've seen Red Bandana Gaming cover it. I'm pretty sure it's only Mad Tondo Gamer Heaven covers it. But this is the Gamesir Tarantula Pro. Multi-platform wireless symmetric pro controller. This has an Xbox layout, but you can also switch it to the Switch layout, which we'll get to in a minute. But yeah, there are actually two versions of this. There's one right here that has a charging stand. As my other Gamesir controller falls over and flips over again. Trying to show off there. And there's another version that does not have the charging stand, naturally. The charging stand one, it was just $10 more. So I figured, why not? And yeah, the controller by itself, $69.99. This version here, $79.99. So yeah. But I hear a lot of good things about this controller, aside from the build quality of the controller itself, which there might be prototype units. I'm curious how this will look like when I take it out. But yeah, that's quite a lot going for it. So we got a mechanical D-pad for crisp pressing and comfortable rebound. Okay. Customizable programmable buttons. Yes, it actually has a lot of programmable back buttons. It actually has 9 back buttons. You have ones on the back. But you also have 2 right here, 2 here, and this little section right here, that's 3 additional inputs, left, right, and middle. So yeah, 9 programmable buttons, because, well, if you're using this for PC gaming, you'll have ways of buying hotkeys to it, so that's pretty cool. 2 quick latch back buttons, so I assume it also has a back button locks. Micro switches, Hall effect toggleable triggables. Hall effect toggleable triggers. Yeah. Adjustable RGB light effects. High precision TMR sticks, linear output, ultra long lifespan. So yeah, this doesn't use Hall effect joysticks. This uses something called TMR, which is supposed to have a higher latency, or higher polling rate, I should say, than Hall effect joysticks. And Hall effect joysticks have a pretty high polling rate. Got 2.1 GHz dongle for low latency connection. Changeable action button layout. Yes, with the flip a few buttons, you can switch from the Xbox layout to the Switch layout, and it's a pretty cool feature. Definitely look it up on videos and stuff when you get the chance. You got support, charging base, automatic start and stop, and anti-slip laser textured grips. Okay. You got some more here. It's the same thing. Bluetooth, 2.4 GHz and wired. Mechanical rotation interchanges. High precision TMR sticks. Micro switches, Hall effect toggleable triggers. I already said that. Symmetrical layout. So yeah, there's some people that prefer symmetrical thumbsticks. I'm more into asymmetrical, but you can use a symmetrical with the PlayStation controllers and the 8-bit Pro 2s. And it also showed the instruction in the G7. There's a Gamesir app that you can download. Well, on the Xbox, it's Gamesir Nexus. But there's a separate app because this isn't really for Xbox per se, but it's like for like PC, Switch. In fact, it says it right here. PC, Switch, Android, and iOS. So, yeah. Available in Microsoft Store, Gamesir, Urshal G. You can customize mappings, adjust the sticks, triggers, vibrations, and lights. Yeah, it also has RGB light effects, but you know, it's not what I got it for. It's a surprisingly versatile controller, so I've seen on videos and whatnot. Okay, let's see if I can do this without slicing my hand open. Okay. I'm the dumbest person I know, but even I know how to point this blade away from me. Get this plastic off. Okay. So here it is, the Tarantula Pro. Kind of excessive using a blade this big. But this is a surprisingly big box, so yeah. Slide it out. Okay. Get that out of the way. So here's the box itself. Go ahead and slide that out. Is there any stickers in here too? Nope. Wait, is there? No, I already cut those. Bloop. There we go. So anyway, here is a charging base, which looks like, okay, this is the front, because so we got a USB port here, which I guess that's for the dongle, because yeah, just like the 8-bit DOS charging dock for the Ultimate controller, you can plug the gigahertz dongle here, and this stand will double as a charging dock and a wireless receiver. That's pretty cool because the Type-C cable port here, that's for power. Because how else are you going to charge this thing? We've seen in the box, it looks like the charging stand's also capable of RGB, so that'll be pretty cool to check out. And before we get everything else, it's got the there's a dongle in there. Here's our little Type-C cable here. This one isn't braided, which is kind of weird. The G7 over there has a braided cable, which there's nothing underneath here. Okay, no, it's empty. Okay. Might as well open this bag up too. Pretty substantial instruction pamphlet here, which makes sense because, you know, it's a pretty big. This controller has a lot going for it compared to the G7. Yes, same sticker and pamphlet, and another instruction pamphlet. But I'll just give a quick rundown what this controller is capable of, even though I pretty much saw it on the box already. Alright, and here it is. The Tarantula Pro with these little foam rings to protect the joysticks. Which I'm curious how these joysticks are going to fare. TMR joysticks. I never heard of this first. I know the Hall Effect joysticks, but not TMR joysticks. It's supposed to be a new technology. They feel good. I like the size of the thumbstick caps here. Nice little grip around the edge here. Kind of reminds me of the PlayStation 4 and 5's thumbsticks. So we got a D-pad up here. Nice little click, those micro switches. With the buttons here. You don't quite feel I don't think these are micro switches, but that's fine. We have the back buttons here. There's a Gamesir logo here. And we got here's 4 of the buttons here. And we have another button here, another here, another in the middle, and then we got the 2 back here. So that's 9 programmable buttons on this controller. That is insane. Like, even most controllers I see now, I only have like 4 at most. But Gamesir up the ante here. Okay, we got the menu button. Okay. It's like you can... Okay, goes to the top here. Press in the middle for that 3rd button there. It's a Type-C port. The triggers and bumpers. Look at the back here. Yeah, we got trigger stops. Okay, that's weird. This one's clicky, but this one isn't. That's weird. Yeah, that one's not clicky, it's weird. I'm sure it'll be just as responsive. So you have those back buttons, and just like the G7, you can lock those up if you don't need them. But yeah, that feels pretty good. Let's go and, I'm not sure if there's any power in here. Let's go and turn it on. Okay. This little RGB lighting in that. I thought it'd be around the thumbstick, but even though it's this little area right here. So that's pretty nice. So here's the Xbox button layout. Let's go and read the instructions real quick to see how you can switch the button layout shown on there. Let's see. I'm not going to show me reading the instructions because it's already boring watching this video in the first place. So let's see. Configuration, connection, C. Okay. So there's a mode button. M button's gonna be back here. And hold this for 2 seconds. Hold on. Oh, let me check again. There's something else. I like how the back of the buttons are illuminated, though. Let's see. Let's go calibration. Let's see. Yeah, this has quite a few things here. Adjusting the lighting, changing the lighting effects. So it should be, yeah, it says to hold the long press for 2 seconds. It shouldn't be this. Get the control turned off. Yeah, so it rotate there, so it does work. Just gotta figure out how to do it. That supposedly works, but it looks fine the way it is. I'll figure it out. I know it's shorter when 128 kilobytes cover this controller, but yeah, I'll figure it out in due time. But yeah, it says quite a bit going for it. I do like the grips on it. It does feel pretty good in the hands, and the thumbstick layout is pretty good. Okay, I'm also going to charge this bad boy and go right from there. So anyway, there's quite a bit of stuff in this video, comrades. Got two new Xbox controllers, 3 if you count the Xbox 360 controller here. Got a little dock for charging Joy-Cons and use them as a proper controller. And I finally got my Mobapad M6s directly from Mobapad. They're also releasing a charging handle of their own, but I actually ordered that off eBay because I actually have them on eBay now. Naturally, I got one of those. It's just like 15 bucks. Looking forward to that. But anyway, that's it for this video, comrades. There's a Gamesir G7 again, the SE, and the Tarantula Pro. Now I'm going to take some time with this controller to figure out all the workings with it. So anyway, this is Caleb signing out. Have a good day.
Suck it up, life's tough, we know that. Someone's got better stuff and can throw cash. Tell them I don't give a fuck, make my own path. I don't need no handouts, I'm my own man. Gotta get it, I'll get it and fast, yeah. Got a girl and she'll get it, she bad, yeah. Man, I only get down with the best, I'ma leave the complaints with the rest,